Okay. Okay. I got a weird question for you here because we just did this with a client. We had a client that had a lower pre-approval amount, but
Okay.
then we sat down, realized what their goals were, and decided that a legally suited property was going to be best for them. And that actually increased their pre-approval amount by like $50,000 or $60,000.
Yeah.
What's the reason for that?
Because in that case, we can use rent income and add that to the file.
So the rent income from one of the suites will be attributed to their current income.
Yes,
and it'll
that's right.
boost that to make their income to debt ratio look better. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah.
And how do you guys know what the income from the suite's going to be? Is that just based on a lease agreement or a rent appraisal, or?
It's estimated. We estimate it, and then once it gets submitted to the lender, if there is no lease agreement in place, then we do a market rent. So that's a report that an appraiser puts together that just kind of has a range of rent income that we can use. So then we can add that into the application as income.
That's smart. Okay, that's an easy way to get what like this client's file specifically was about at an additional $60,000 of pre-approval amount. So is that probably a safe number to use for a legal suite?
It depends on the income that you can use. Yeah, property
Okay.
taxes for the property, the amount of rent income that we can use, location of the property. So it would be file specific.
But that is a hack to increase your pre-approval amount if you have something that's on the lower side of what you want to try and afford.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. It does have to be a legal suite for us to use the rent income.
Okay. And so now I'm kind of in the situation too. Let's say I wanted to buy a second residence, like a second home.
Yep.
What happens to my income to debt ratio if I keep my current residence but I rent it out?
So in that case, we have lenders that have rental spreadsheets where we just add in all the numbers. So then we can remove your whole property out of the application. So it doesn't really affect your new purchase. Your new purchase is then qualified on your current income and your current debt, but we can take the full property out because we have a separate spreadsheet that we use where we have all the mortgage payment, property taxes, all of that, and then your rent covers all of that. So we can just take it out of the application.
And is that a complete wash? Or is there still going to be a slight debt amount attributed to my file based on my current home that I have?
In most cases, it is. The only time it wouldn't be is, let's say your mortgage payment is really high. You have a property that's worth $700,000. You have a mortgage payment of $5,000 a month, and your rent doesn't cover that. Then we would have to add that loss back into your application.
Interesting. Okay. Awesome.